What's up, guys? This is Johnny Cage here, or UCageTube. You know, this little guy. I'm gonna do a video on Hold on. I'm gonna do a video on saying how that spawn is gonna be revealed tomorrow, as far as I'm heard, or at least from what I heard. You know, I figured I'd do like a Mortal Kombat Pack 2 wishlist video. I'm going to start with Mortal Kombat characters, and I'm going to go to guest characters. I mean, as simple as that. Alright, well, even if it's not in Pack... Well, I'm going to start with one obvious one. Whether it's in Pack 2, Pack 3, or Pack 4, or whatever. I think that Teeth Girl Melina might make it. I mean, think about it. She's been highly requested, and she's been teased a lot by Ed Boon. And, you know, with those two things, it might hint that she's... And, oh yeah, and also the character endings. You do see her in character endings, and it's Joker's character ending, and you hear her name on intros. So, there's that possibility she could make it into the game for those who are fans of her. Me, personally, well, with the mask, she's kind of attractive, you know. But, you know, yeah. Let's just say... If me and Sonya were not a thing, and if me and Melina are having a thing, there's no teeth action going on down here. No risks. Just kidding. Anyway, with that out of the way, well, Melina's, I think, is definitely gonna be an obvious one, because you know it's highly requested. Arrow, your breath stinks. Dog, you need to brush your teeth. Anyway, yeah, Melina would be another one. And another one, Takeda Whips Boy. You know? I think he'd be in there because he's another fan requested character. And, you know, be interesting. You know, have some whip action. You know? Just, like, maybe have it, like with, okay, back to Melina. Okay, like say with gear sets, mask, size, and maybe even teeth, maybe, I don't know. But now, to Takeda, I could see his gear being maybe his mask that he sometimes wears. Maybe the bandana, maybe, because he kind of rocks the bandana, kind of like Liu Kang. Maybe the whips, or the laser blades, or whatever. Or the, you know, blade sabers or something like that. The wrist sabers, or whatever, what those are called. I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of, and as for his outfits, maybe have his like MKX outfit, give him some new outfits. Kind of like what they did with Nightwolf. Like what Nightwolf, they gave him like a new outfit, but yet they kind of gave him some outfits kind of resembled his MK9 debut outfit. So they might do the same with maybe with Takeda. They might give him like maybe a new outfit as his base outfit, and you know have different variations of it, different recolors like they usually do. They have some different ones like maybe his MKX one, maybe some different ones. But yeah, Takeda, I think would be another obvious one because he's also been mentioned in the intros, and also been, you know, mentioned also in character endings, and if that has any relevancy. And he's also still alive in the lore too. And one thing that kind of surprised me is why they didn't evolve Takeda in the story mode. But you know. But then again, it's nice because, like, from my understanding, he's doing something else. He's, like, on another mission. But still would have been nice to kind of have some sort of cutscene or some sort of deal, like game, like, some, like, you know, like how they play as different characters, like, say, you play as Cassie, like, in the beginning, and then you play as me against, you know, play me, like, you know, you play as me, Johnny Cage, you know, like, they basically switch off characters, you know, during the story, so they could have, like, maybe transfer all the way to to Takeda to see what he's doing, but then again, it didn't have the relevancy of the main plot, which is, you know, the time chick, Chronica, you know. But yeah, that's another one. I think, I think it was kind of also confirmed by Ed Boon himself that he would not, but that doesn't mean, you know, she will not, you know, be in the game, you know. So I think that she'd be another Mortal Kombat character I could see maybe in the final combat pack. Maybe I could see her being in the game. Like she would pretty much play as like an enchantress. She kind of, I mean, when you play against her in the towers or whatever, she kind of had the enchantress vibe, you know, from Injustice 2. And for those who played Injustice 2 and have enchantress, you know, so you know, she does have that enchantress kind of vibe, but I don't think they're gonna add her, but they do. Well, you know, shocking, but then again, at the same time, not, because it's like, okay, they added Shinnok, the guy I beat in or kicked his ass in MKX, and he made him playable, but yet they didn't make Kronika playable in MK11. That didn't really make much sense. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, Kronika, I could see probably her gear piece, maybe her crown that she wears. Maybe, I think she's someone like those time balls or whatever, the time energy spheres or whatever. So maybe you could probably customize that, kind of like with Black Adam from Injustice too. Or you could customize his orbs or whatever. Maybe something like that. I don't know, that, or that maybe her third gear piece. I don't know, it'd be a tough one. Maybe some part of her outfit or something. I don't know. That one is an unlikely one, but that one would be an interesting one to see, like, as Kronika playable. I mean, it doesn't make sense that Shinnok was playable in MKX, and he was the main villain of that game, but didn't make Kronika playable at all in MK11. You know, she had high relevancy in the story, obviously, because she was the main antagonist. But they made Sentry unplayable, and, you know, that's like, if you can make Sentry unplayable, why didn't you make, you know, yeah, Kronika playable? Pussycat. Alright, what about another one? Smoke. I like to see Smoke. That one is kind of a 50-50. I mean, like, he's a fan favorite, and I don't know if he's been teased a whole lot, but I think he was mentioned in some of the intros, I think, maybe. I haven't played all the characters. I basically mostly played me, so I don't know. And I played some Scorpion, you know, the Vengeful Ninja. Soon I'll be playing Spawn when he comes out. He's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, comment below if you think I should, you know, do a reaction of that video when it comes out, whether it's tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I heard it's tomorrow, but, you know, just in case there's like changes or something. But yeah, comment below on that. Anyway, yeah, I like to see Smoke be playable, not like his robot version or whatever. Like, maybe, you know, like an act like him as a Revenant, because they made Nightwolf they gave him his, not in the main trailer when Nightwolf was played, he was his normal, but they gave Nightwolf like his Revenant, you know, outfits and stuff. So when they could probably do the same with Smoke, where they make him look like a normal ninja, you know, just a normal individual, not dead or nothing, but, like, you know, have like outfits for his Revenant side too, for, like, you know, being a Revenant. And, like, which was in MKX, you know, he was a Revenant. Another one I could see is probably Stryker. I know that some people are coming down in the comment section, well, Stryker's unrelevant, he sucks, he's in face value maybe, but he's not that bad actually. I mean, he's kind of cocky, kind of. I mean, he's someone I'd probably share Dr. Pepper with. I don't know. But yeah, Stryker, I mean, I think that might be another high possibility one. Because he's been, you know, hinted a little bit, or been teased by Ed Boon. You know how Ed Boon is. For those who play Mortal Kombat, you know Ed Boon, right? He likes to tease. He likes to, you know, hint certain characters, you know, get people guessing and stuff like that, whether they're going to be in the game or not. You know, he likes to do that. Anyway, and let's see, another one. Well, another possibility, probably Cyrax and, you know, the red and yellow robot, whatever. But I don't know if they're going to still add them again. Add them again, because, you know, like how they added Triborg, you know, in MKX, you know, and they don't usually repeat DLCs. But, you know, maybe like a free update or character or something like that, but I doubt they're going to do something like that. You know, there were some game developers that actually gave away field DLCs, but I don't think that they would do that, especially considering the fact how hard it is to make characters how they play. Because, like, you know, not all fighting games do it how like NetherRealm does. I mean, NetherRealm does like some of the best fighting games ever. You know, some people argue that MK11 needs to be balanced out. But for me personally, I haven't really cared much for it because I haven't played a whole lot of online. I'm more of a Towers of Time kind of guy. Because, you know, to grind for, you know, gear pieces and stuff like that. So I have more reasonings to go to that. Which, by the way, I think they should continue that. Because I know that this is all off topic from, you know, characters or whatever. But I think they should continue this, you know, earning gear pieces, kind of like what, and stuff like that, and outfits and stuff like that, kind of like how they did with this, with MK11, and also with the gear setup in Injustice. And I wish that they kind of did the gear system from Injustice and Mortal Kombat, not just, you know, strictly 3, that we could actually make the characters like your own, kind of. You know, that you still kind of can do that in MK11 to suit your style, but like, you know, they give you some outfits and you can customize like 3 gears, but like, while in Injustice, you could literally customize from shoulders to chest to leggings and everything, and you can also get skins too and colors and stuff like that. So I kind of wish they kind of did that with MK11, or maybe even in a future MK. But I don't know. Anyway, back to the point. It's possible that you know, the Cyrax and all them, you know, the red and yellow robot dudes. It's possible they might come in, but, you know, seeing how like you know, kind of were playable in MKX as the, you know, the tribe, or, you know, the three robots or whatever. But I don't know. That's a possibility, seeing how that they were in the story. But, you know, who knows? I mean, they're not in my wish list a whole lot. But yeah. What other characters? What other Mortal Kombat characters I could see? Let's see. Some people, I mean, a lot of people are requesting Fujin. I could see him being in there. But yeah, out of my wish list, out of the characters I mentioned, I'd like to see Takeda, Melina, and for some reason Chronica, Smoke. You know, those are like the main ones I think I would like to see in there. Now, I guess that's about it for Mortal Kombat characters. I think now to guest characters. Now as for guest characters, you all know that, you know, Doom, that Ed Boon, he likes to, you know, help support movies and maybe even video games and stuff like that. But like, say with God of War back in MK9, where they added Kratos, and I think that was like back to where when they released the original God of War 3 on the PS3. I think I might have to look on that. I have I played God of War 3 on the PS4 and all that. I have it, but, you know, I'm trying to remember like the original PS3 version. I think it came out like around the MK9 time. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while. But yeah. Anyway, let's get right to. But yeah, you know, like how he likes to, you know, do that, where he likes to, you know, help promote movies and also sometimes video games. So you know, yeah. Well, alright. Well, I like to see the Doomslayer become a playable character in MK11. The reason why is because Doom Eternal is literally around the corner. And it kind of would make sense, you know, to promote the game, you know, to, you know, borrow the rights so they can make the character in the game, like maybe his customized could be his shotgun, his, helmet and gauntlet or something like that, and maybe his outfits, maybe his 2016 outfit, his 2019 Doom Eternal outfits, classic Doom guy, you know, or Night Sentinel Doom guy. I mean, there's like tons of ways to customize Doom guy, and the way he could play, I could see him being, you know, pretty overpowered. I could see him being like a very good, unique character. I mean, I could see him maybe, he would probably do some like similar moves like maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger does, like with coming in with a shotgun or something like that. But you know, they're normally good with this sort of thing, so you know, if they did that, then you know, yeah, you know, I think they can do Doom Guy pretty good. I don't know if they're gonna do like horror-based characters, like, because it seemed like that was like the main base of last MK, you know, guest character. Like they had that Leatherface and Xenomorph and well, Predator. He's more on the cool side than on, you know, the scary side. But I don't know. But you know, they had like more of a horror-based character roster in there, and then like you got MK9 that had like some video game character, have like a video game character like Kratos. So you know, might as well include a video game character in this, you know, because you know, yeah, and especially with Doom Eternal coming around, I could see Doom Guy being in there. I could see it. I could totally do. I mean, you admit you do. I mean, you will admit you can probably see him in there too. You know, I mean, he has to be the silent type character, but you know, that's part of Doom Guy's charm. I mean, that's part of his character. You know, like. You know, he's kind of like Jason, kind of in that regard. He's like not meant to talk, and that makes him pretty unique. He's like one of the most popular, you know, characters that's voiceless. I think it would work. You know that the dialogue would be kind of, you know, a little, you know, boring to some people, but you know, you gotta understand that's Doom Guy, and yet you do like Doom a lot, you know, and he doesn't talk at all or having dialogue. Because he might be so mad he doesn't talk. He's like, that's probably all you're gonna hear is like. But yeah, Doomslayer or Doom Guy, whatever you wish to call him, I could see him being in there. Especially with the, you know, the game coming out pretty soon, and he would fit pretty well. As for female guest characters, I doubt it would happen, especially in the fact that a lot of people are not familiar with this character or the comics she was from. I like to see Lady Death or any of the main or any of the main ladies of the Chaos comics, like Lady Death, Purgatory, or Lady Demon. You know, I could see them, one of those three, maybe even all three of them, and maybe as like maybe some sort of skin or outfit or something you can get in the game. Like if you want to play as Purgatory, you know, I don't know, but I like to see Lady Death in MK11. She would be perfect. I mean, from the universe she's from, it's like one of the darkest comics, you know, comparable to DC, and DC's pretty dark. Probably even more so. I mean, the Chaos comics, the comics that she came from, she would fit right in. I mean, seriously, especially in the fact she's Lady Death. I mean, she'd be the perfect addition. I mean, yes, they kind of support, you know, unrevealing female characters or whatever, like they, you know, support the feminists in that regard, which, by the way, I mean, why can't you have both, you know, like, if you don't like revealing outfits for a female, or even male for that matter, don't equip the outfit, you know, but, I mean, like, for me, I like a bit of mix, you know, I like maybe have, like, a variation where, like, maybe, like, I have, like, a classic, Scarlet outfit or something like that. Maybe they're like the other, maybe her Cold War Scarlet, which, by the way, I did earn. Pretty good outfit, by the way. But yeah, me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong, you know, for, you know, then again, it's easier for me to say because I'm a guy, but you know, yeah, personally, I think there'd be nothing wrong having some revealing outfits for the females, but to a degree, I do kind of also understand, but, you know, to please both audiences or gamers, you know, be nice to have both. I mean, if you're a feminist or if you're someone that doesn't appreciate that sort of thing, don't equip the outfit, you know, it's simple as that, you know. Or if it's like some sort of DLC outfit thing, don't buy the DLC. It's simple as that, you know. I mean, but yeah, aside from that, I could see Lady Death being perfect. Yes, if they put Lady Death in there, they're probably more than likely going to change her apparel quite a bit. Because, you know, for those who are familiar with that and even see my poster in my room, yeah, she's smoking. But yeah, I'm young Johnny Cage, so I don't know. I mean, you know, Sonya and I not currently together, so, you know, I'm kind of, you know, just, you know, looking around. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Comment below if you'd like to see me and Lady Death. You know, I don't know. But yeah, all seriousness, no. I like to see Lady Death in there. She would fit perfectly. Like maybe her sword could be customizable. She usually has a sword. Maybe a scythe, maybe, because she sometimes is seen with a scythe. Because, you know, Lady Death. It's in the name. Maybe have some outfits where she might be wearing like a hooded cloak or something like that. Or, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. If they were to add Lady Death, which is highly unlikely, especially the fact that a lot of people are not familiar with Lady Death in the Chaos Comics. Because Chaos Comics, even I was not familiar with it until like I heard something about it. I was like, oh, I should probably look into it. That's actually how I got into it. I actually did not know about Chaos Comics at one point, and then like I saw it on the internet at some point, and I was like, this looks interesting. So I looked into it, and I bought like a comic, and I bought some figures and statues from that, and became more of a fan of the series because of that. So, but yeah, it's as much as highly unlikely, but I want to mention it. I mean, let's get a petition going, you know, put Lady Death in there, you know. I mean, she'd be perfect. She'd be the perfect guest female character, you know. She'd be perfect. She would fit in the universe quite well. And the dialogue would be interesting. I don't know who would voice her, but I could see her outfits and gears and, you know, being pretty interesting. I could see it. Like, I can see it, like, being, you know, like an amazing thing. If she's not going to be in Mortal Kombat, I think that Chaos Comics should have their own video game. I mean, honestly, I mean, if Marvel and DC can do it, I am sure that, you know, Chaos Comics can do it too. I mean, it would work. I mean, they can maybe play as, like, Lady Death, you know more of her story in a video game perspective. Or something like that. Well, 22 minutes. Let's hurry this up. Okay. Lady Death, that's one of them. Ain't changed my mind. She's my comic crush. So, you know, yeah, deal with it. Deal with it. Let's see. As for the highly unlikely ones, I like to see Ezio Auditore. He would definitely fit. John Wick. John Wick would definitely fit. Maybe. Deadpool would fit. He would fit too. I think Deadpool would fit, but I don't think that, you know, that would happen. Dante from Devil May Cry or Virgil, definitely one of the two. But like I said, doubt that would happen, but more likely than Lady Death, but you know, more likely not going to happen. As for the likely guest characters, like the most likely, like I said, I would stick with Doomslayer because that one was pretty possible. I mean, to think about. I mean, they were kind of Edwin was kind of teasing that, and you know, Doom Eternals are really around the corner, so it's like, why not, you know, collab, you know, a little, you know. But yeah, Doom guy, he would definitely be more likely. Well, I wouldn't say more likely, but he's more likely than some of the others I mentioned. Lady Death, I could see her being in there, but like I said, it's highly unlikely because, like I said, a lot of people are not familiar with the universe, and I haven't seen any tease as far as I know of her being possibly in the game. But you know, hey, you know, let's get a petition going. You know, give the Lady Death the attention she deserves. You know, I think she would definitely belong in Mortal Kombat 11. I'd be hands down buying the DLC. And I'm probably going to buy Pack 2 anyway, because it'd probably be a bit cheaper than, you know, buying all of them separately. But, you know, like buying them one by one or whatever. And also you get the, you know, the outfits for free too, with it too. So, you know, that's also a plus for buying the pack. I mean, I bought the Pack 1 and I got all the exclusive outfits for free. You know, all the DLC outfits. But yeah, another likely one. Well, Spawn is already coming out pretty soon. which by the way, an awesome addition. Man, I don't know. I did mention the ones I want to see in there, but a lot of people are saying Ash Williams. I haven't really gotten into Ash Williams a whole lot. I mean, I heard of him, which by the way did seem pretty interesting, but I haven't gone to the show he was from or whatever. But a lot of people was saying he'd be a pretty good addition, and it's probably more likely he's probably going to be in, regardless of Pack 2, Pack 3. You know, I don't know if they're going to add another DC character because, you know, they added Joker. Then again, that's because of the movie that came out. Which by the way, I think for that voice actor was the same voice actor that played as the voice actor of Joker in Injustice 2. But yeah, if they do another DC character, I'd like to see Red Hood. I mean, just to think about it, Joker versus Red Hood, and that Red Hood would also fit in MK11. No joke. Like maybe have his helmet customizable, maybe his vest, or maybe his guns. I mean, it'd be pretty. I mean, just think about it. I mean, yeah, if they're gonna add another DC character into the roster, I could see Red Hood. I mean, if Joker's in there, add Red Hood, because Red Hood hates Joker, like he hates it. I mean, and like in Mortal Kombat 11, there's no strings attached, nothing. Like he would not hold back. On Injustice 2, well, it was a bit more family friendly, you know, team for team. But like, you know, and Jason, he's not afraid to kill or nothing. He would fit in MK11. He would fit. So regardless if you think that, like, if you don't want them to add another DC character, or maybe just one more, think about it. Red Hood would be literally the bread and butter of fitting in MK11 as a DC character joining in, aside from Joker. Like, I mean, think about it. If they add a Joker, what's the probability of them adding Red Hood or one of the Bat family? More likely Red Hood, because they're both are like, Red Hood is like a sworn enemy to the Joker. Like, he hates the Joker. Like, he hates. So, like, seeing how they added Joker in there recently, add Red Hood. I mean, think about it. I mean, that, and also there's going to be some interesting dialogue I can see with Red Hood and with the Mortal Kombat characters. Like, I can see him having some interesting interactions with Aaron Black, because, you know, they're kind of similar, because they're both kind of anti-heroes, sort of. I guess it kind of depends on what version of Aaron Black you're looking at. Like if you look at the older version of Aaron Black, the one that's serving Kulda Khan, he's an anti-hero, sort of. Like how I said in the game, is like, Aaron Black in this time was one of the good guys, kind of, you know. I don't know. But yeah. I could see that Red Hood versus Aaron Black. I could see some interesting dialogues there. Red Hood, I could see him a decent probability now that I think about with the Joker DLC. I think that's about it. I don't know. Comment below what you like to see. Me personally, I like to see it like I said the main characters, but now but in terms of like what I like to see in terms of guest characters the most, out of what I mentioned, I like to see Red Hood, to be honest. But, you know, I would allow one more DC character. I would allow it as long as it's Red Hood, because, you know, Joker. But yeah, Red Hood, he's a possibility, and I want him in there. Lady Death, highly unlikely, but really would like her to be in the game. And Doom Guy, he's another probability, and I will definitely like to see him in the game. Those are like my top 3 right there. I think that's about it. Anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and you got caged. Score.